Oatanisha Dawson is one math teacher who is on the move, on the ball, and on the rise. She is a product of Armstrong School of Education. In 1998, Oatanisha took a job as a teacher's aide at Jane Macon Middle School. What started simply as a way to make ends meet became much more. She realized she had a natural gift for teaching. But the road to success wasn't easy. In fact, this graduate's path was shaped by adversity. During this period in her life, she was wrestling with problems in her marriage, and the emotional burden was taking its toll.
I would just internalize a lot of things without actually trying to talk about it. I would just deal with it.
I can remember seeing her in the hallway, and she was really, struggling. There were times when it was difficult, and we all tried to help her.
I also didn't have a car. I had a co-worker that would pick me up, another one that would take me home. I had someone that would pick me up from my house to pick up my daughter from the daycare center and bring me back, and I had someone else that would take me grocery shopping.
In the summer of 2000, the state of Georgia enforced a tight budget, resulting in the termination of many paraprofessional positions. The job Oatanisha had come to love came to an end.
Things didn't get any better in my marriage. We decided to get a divorce and to separate. I was in a family, I was born and raised where my mom and dad, they were married, and so I didn't know much about divorce. I just knew it was an ugly thing.
Determined to push forward, she decided to pursue a bachelor's degree from Armstrong. With no money, no job, no car, and no way to take care of her daughter, this ambitious young lady found a way to pay for classes, pay for daycare, and travel 80 miles from Brunswick to Savannah several times a week. Oatanisha, you had all these strikes against you. Why didn't you just quit?
I never quit. The reason why was because I knew that everything that I was doing was good. I had a hope that was just leading me.
Armstrong's Pathways to Teaching program, led by Dr. Evelyn Dandy, helped to fund her education. Life took a turn for the better when she started working as a substitute teacher, which allowed her to buy a car and pay for her daughter's daycare. And in 2004, after years of sacrifice and dedication, she finally graduated. With a bachelor's degree in hand, she returned back to Jane Macon Middle School, the same school she left, this time as a fully certified teacher.
Good morning, Miss Britt.
Hello, Miss Dawson.
Good morning.
That and that and then
Not that and that, but your numerators, correct?
and my denominators.
If you come to her school today, this is what you'll see. Students fully engaged in learning and a gifted teacher who loves her job.
And review means that it's not new.
The kids are so engaged when you go in there, and she's real peppy, real peppy.
Woo! 6 of your numbers. Use scratch paper if you have to. Write your name on this. You're going to write down your sums. Gabby, that was a lot, wasn't it, Dory? Let's give him a hand. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about. This is not TV. It's not just where you watch. You participate.
When you're not paying attention, she'll call on you, and that's a really good thing because then I pay attention more often.
She really pulls them in with colors. She pulls them in with just going up there, answering questions, and the kids enjoy it. They really want to be there.
She does make math fun. She makes it really fun. It makes us want to learn more, and it makes us want to do the problems more.
She'll probably go on up into leadership. Unfortunately, she needs to stay in the classroom, but you know what happens.
Oatanisha continues to excel to this day. She was nominated as Teacher of the Year and appointed to a special committee by the Superintendent of Schools. In 2005, she remarried and credits her family as big supporters.
My husband now, he's awesome, he's great. He's been very supportive. I just don't see him as, my partner, but someone that was there. And my daughter Brianna, oh precious as she is, when classes were held on Saturdays, she would get up in the morning. She came to Okefenokee Swamp with me.
In the spring of 2007, she received another degree, this time a master's degree from Armstrong Atlantic State University.
When I walk across that stage, I can't tell you, I can't articulate or put into words what exactly I'll be feeling.
Oatanisha Renee Dawson.
And when they called, of course, my legs were numb, and I walked across the stage, and I can only think, thank you, Lord. I did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the graduating class from Armstrong Atlantic State University, 2007.
Armstrong is not just brick and mortar, but Armstrong is a place where I've gained a family. I've gained self-respect, and I've grown as a professional. And so when I think of Armstrong, I think that it's home.
Great job, folks.
If I had to have Miss Dawson every single year until I graduated, I'd love to have her because she's just like one of the best teachers I've ever had.
I care not about just, you know, can you add, can you subtract, can you identify a fraction, what is a denominator? That's not why I come to work every day. I come to work to give my students hope.
For Compass Interactive, I'm Katoya Murray.
Let's give ourselves a hand. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was we. 1, 2, 3. That's what I'm talking about.